Bagfuel, baby.
What's the key to the LOX brotherhood? Y'all all juicing. It seems like when y'all make a good decision,
y'all all look good too. I didn't mean to.
all three of y'all seem to follow suit in unison. You move it as one. What's the key to that?
Brotherhood. Your brother has to be more important than the dollar is. Once you lose that, we took an oath and we stuck to the oath.
Okay.
Your words should really mean something, and your people should feel more important to you than fame, a dollar, a position, accolades, whatever it may be. If your brother wins, you win. If you win, he wins. And we just kind of always stuck with that. And that's who we are. You can't I think a lot of groups break up because they let people change them, or they let the lifestyle change how they view things. Money shouldn't come in between what we're doing. There's a way we should be able to figure out and keep everything on an even square. Nothing should be able to come between a brotherhood.
Okay.
Like, that's just how we all view it, and we stick to the square like that.
Because it's unique. You don't hear nothing. You've never heard no squabbles.
No.
You know, with every group, even like with Jim and Cam, they're still brothers, but you've seen even a slight friction. We've never heard nothing. That's unheard of.
No.
Forget hip hop, just black men, period, man.
You have to cherish your brother, man. You have to cherish your brother, and you have to be able to sit at the table and talk it out. What's happening between me and him ain't y'all business.
Got you.
Like, and not to disrespect anybody, but how do you feel good telling other people about your business, about your brother? Then is it really your brother? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, it's more so of
Code
sticking
of honor.
to a code. You got to stick to the code.
But
A code means a lot. A code means a lot more than a lot of other things, and you have to keep that in your frontal lobe. Like, this is like, say even if we're having a conversation, if the wrong person is around, we're gonna stop the conversation. Like, not right now. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I could be in the middle of an argument with them two. If you two come in, that conversation is not gonna be heard by you. It doesn't belong to your ears. It's sort of like you gotta know, sort of like think about it. Everything in life, almost, especially with men, outside of the hood, reflects camaraderie. I don't care if you're on a baseball team, basketball team, armed forces, whatever you do, camaraderie has to be there. And what you do for life, when something you love, you should have camaraderie too. So if we came from nothing together and we made it somewhere, why would we let anything in between that break anything that we have? It's not worth it.
That's interesting, because what y'all have seen from your early 20s to now is abnormal shit, bro.
Yeah.
It's beyond 1%. The money you've seen, the celebrities that y'all rock with, the catalog, the music, the businesses. So, you know, people would just think, just by laws of average, something would have just shifted a little bit. You understand? So y'all brotherhood is more of an anomaly, more so than the average, the norm.
True.
And it's a testament.
Yeah. I think people have to understand, you have to weigh things out and say what's worth more to you. I think a lot of people go into things not knowing what's worth more to them. But at the end of the day, so if it's money or look or what somebody says, then that brotherhood is not gonna.
It's not gonna last.
It's not gonna last.
Who's given you the most guidance in your career?
That's from multiple parts. Like, I can't pinpoint one person when it comes to that.
Who's a couple of the people who were significant?
That would be my partners, of course.
Okay.
That would be my wife. That would be my mother. That would be my homies.
Okay.
Besides the LOX, like, we all kind of, like, even our crew and crews outside of it, we've always been linked together. Like, so we're more of a family. Like, we own a studio together. We do things together. So even our other homeboys, it's more so of whoever loves me genuinely, that's around me. I know they're gonna tell me something. not to be funny, but even my son gives me a lot of wisdom. Okay. I'm his father. I'm older than him, but there's things he sees or understands that I may not. That I know if he's going to tell me something or pull me to the side, we have a certain conversation, it's for the benefit of me, as he knows vice versa. So most of the people who I deal with on a average or day-to-day basis, it's because we love each other, and if we're going to say something, it's going to be for the benefit of each other, not to tear each other down. That goes with anybody I deal with on a pretty much day-to-day basis.
That's rare because people always have the trouble. Everybody can say how they feel about somebody else, but as soon as somebody says something about the way that they feel about the way they move it seems like people always seem to take it personal. But the crews that are tight can hear the bad shit.
Yeah, constructive criticism is important for growth. It's important. It's key because if you're not willing to take that, that means you have a full sense of who you are. Because if your ego and pride is going to block you from hearing constructive criticism, how are you going to become a better person? Right. That's not logical. Doesn't add up.
How have you maintain such a tight relationship with your wife, being in this wild music business and traveling, and because
appreciating
because so many other men, it seems like that their relationships tend to go by the wayside, and from what we're seeing, it seems like that your relationship just keeps getting stronger.
It's elevating in real time.
Everything's family based with me. Like from what you're asking me about my partners to home to everything, it's about, all right, we're in this together. Here's where we're going. Here's what we're working on doing. And of course, there's going to be ups and downs, trials and tribulations, but with a common goal in mind of something that you want to do, you make it happen. Plus, I'm really black. I'm really, really black. Like, you know what I mean? So I think being able to turn I don't give a fuck to a positive thing sometimes. Like I've always had I don't give a fuck attitude, but you have to know
That's the Sag in y'all.
Yeah,
you a Sag too?
Definitely.
See?
Yeah.
That's the Sag in y'all.
November 29th.
November 28th.
Oh,
November 28th. Yeah. So a lot of people have a hard time because you're looking at what everybody else is doing, and you think you have to fit into what the crowd is doing, or you're worried about people judging how you move because everybody else doesn't do it. I don't really have that problem because I don't give a fuck, but it's just...
Y'all sound exactly the same.
It's just in a positive way. So when I'm doing on float your boat, why would I give a fuck? I don't even...
He sounds
like
he sounds just like you.
It doesn't make sense to me to give a fuck about what everybody else's perspective of me is. It's important how I feel about me. It's important how I think about me. That's once I achieve that, everything else will fall in place. So I don't wake up thinking years ago. Now everybody has a wife now, and everybody's moving with their wife and doing things. But at a time, it was like nobody was. But I didn't move like that. Like I don't want my son to think less of his mother for how I'm acting or the way he views, women in general, black women in general. It has to be like if I took my time out and just the person I live with and we're under a roof, then we want to build something. We want to keep going. Like I ain't ever give a fuck about what y'all think. I fuck about what I think.
But the temptation is out there.
Sure.
That makes it easy.
That makes it easy. Like, of course, we've been through trials and tribulations, and but that's part of almost everything. But once you have your eyes on the prize of what you want to do, is you do it.